Hey everyone, welcome to another session of CeerazzleDazzle Physics. In today's session, guys, we're going to be talking about wind and solar energy, guys. So put down today's title, it's going to be wind and solar energy. Okay, so before we get started, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to keep my channel going and keep my content as free as possible. So, first of all, guys, it's raining outside, so if the noise is a bit too much, obviously, just forgive me, but just follow through. Right, so first of all, what exactly is wind energy? Let's look at it. Okay, so one of the methods of generating electricity is going to be via wind energy. And the way this works is this. This is a turbine over here. As you can see, this is a turbine over here. It's got 3 blades right now. So there's one of the blades over here. So obviously there's 1 blade, 2 blade, 3 blades over here. So what happens is the wind comes in. So let's just say this is the wind. I'm going to just draw a cloud over here. There we go. And the wind comes in over there. And the wind then obviously comes in, guys, and it spins the turbine, guys. It spins the turbine. So the turbine starts to spin based upon the wind. Right, so what happens is, obviously, as that turbine spins, within that turbine, there is something called a generator over here. So I'm just going to put a little red dot here. But inside here, there's a generator. And the generator basically is going to convert the kinetic energy from the movement into electrical energy. So let's put that all down. And there we go, guys. We can see that wind energy is the process of using the wind to drive turbines to generate electricity, guys. So the wind comes in, guys. It causes the turbine to spin, guys. And as the blade rotates, within it, guys, there's the generator, which converts that kinetic energy into electrical energy, guys. Make sure we're happy as well with the fact that we need the kinetic energy to be converted into the electrical energy, guys. So if you're ever asked about the energy transformation, that is the energy transformation, guys. Simple, relatively easy stuff to get our head around, guys. So from here, guys, we're going to do the following. We've got to be able to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of using wind energy. Let's look at it now. Okay, so one of the main advantages of using wind energy is that it can be used again and again and it will not run out, guys. So wind energy can be used again and again, guys, and it will not run out. Next thing that wind energy is good for is the fact that it does not release any harmful gases. So there's no harmful gases which are going to be released, guys, when you're using the wind energy here. Disadvantages. Obviously, there's all the pros and there's cons, guys. So disadvantages is going to be, obviously, the main one is going to be it's unreliable because it's dependent upon the weather. What happens if it's going to be not windy? Obviously, you'll get no energy being generated. Also, then, I'll put a cross there because it's a disadvantage. It may also spoil the view of the landscape. So let's say someone's going to set them up on the field. It will ruin, what that looks like visually. So that's the reason why we say it can spoil the view of the landscape and people may oppose to it. There also needs to be a sufficient amount to generate a large amount of energy. So you can't just usually put up one wind turbine by itself. Usually you have to put up many. That's the reason why we have loads of wind farms, guys. We have loads of them together. Sometimes we actually want to consider building them offshore as well, so they're not on mainland. They are also noisy, guys, and they can also kill birds because as they spin, they generate noise, guys. But as birds are flying, guys, they can actually go into it and they can actually be killed, guys. So yes, they can kill birds. Loads of kids laugh when I say that, but no, it's a serious thing. Okay, so moving on from wind energy, guys, what about solar energy? Right, so solar energy, right. We can take the sun over here, yeah? So that energy that is released from the sun, guys, can be collected via a solar cell, guys. So this is a solar cell. Make sure you're happy with it, guys. It's not a solar panel, it's a solar cell. And that light then, the light that comes in is then converted into electrical energy directly. So what comes out is obviously the electricity is generated over here. So electricity is going to come out from the solar cell here. Let's put it all down in words. Okay, so as you can see, guys, solar energy. Using solar cells, light energy from the sun is collected and converted into electrical energy, guys. That is going to be the key thing, guys. And looking greener, once again, I've put down the energy transformation. Light energy is being converted into electrical energy here, yes, because the light energy comes in, guys, and it gets converted into the electrical energy. So the electrical energy comes out. Wonderful stuff. What about the pros and cons of using solar energy? Let's look at that now. Solar energy, guys, advantages is going to be, number 1, it's renewable. Number 2, no harmful gases are emitted. So that's the key thing. So yes, it can be used again and again. The sun won't run out. and no harmful gases can be emitted from it. Disadvantages, guys, it's expensive to install, guys. If you want to put some up in your house, guys, you need a lot of capital to get that going. You also need a large surface area for this to occur. And guys, it's also unreliable, guys, because it depends upon the weather. What happens if it's cloudy? Obviously, you will generate less electricity, guys. And also, it is quite inefficient. Some of those solar cells are quite inefficient, guys, as well. Okay, so we're done for another session, guys. Let's have a recap right from the top. Wind and solar energy. Number 1. What is wind energy? So wind energy, guys, is the process of using wind to drive turbines to generate electricity. It is found with giant turbines with blades on it. Wind comes in, causes them to spin, and the generator inside the turbine starts to turn and converts the kinetic energy into the electrical energy. Advantages and disadvantages. It's renewable, no harmful gases are released. Disadvantages. It's unreliable, dependent upon weather conditions, may spoil the view of the landscape, and needs many to produce sufficient amounts of energy. It's also noisy and can kill birds as they're flying. Solar energy, guys. Solar energy, light from the sun comes down towards Earth. You put a solar cell out and it will convert that light energy into electrical energy, guys. So obviously, guys, we have the conversion of light energy into electrical energy over here. What are the advantages and disadvantages? Advantages: renewable, no harmful gases are emitted. Disadvantages: it's expensive to install, you need a large surface area, it's unreliable, dependent upon the amount of cloud that you have, and guys, the solar cells themselves are inefficient. And that's it for another session of CeerazzleDazzle Physics. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to keep my channel going, and comment below if you have any queries, guys. I'll do my best to solve them. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.